She got pregnant while she was married to you?
Yeah, back to like, I was in Afghanistan and like I wasn't allowed to be alone anymore.
Hey, what's wrong with you? His grandfather? My father?
You left us, you never cared.
How are you not embarrassed when you ask or to go 50-50?
And someone who are lowering down their standards just because they chooses to find a partner and a wife in an Asian country. Personally, I feel so attacked.
Guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
A whole fiasco ended up happening where I was deployed and she was messing around with someone else, and then she ended up getting pregnant, and then like I found out deployed, and then it made all this drama. And
But she got pregnant while she was married to you?
Yeah, while I was deployed.
So sorry.
Like, I think back to like I was in Afghanistan and like I wasn't allowed to be alone anymore, and it was just this weird, I was in this weird daze for so long.
Because they were worried about you?
Well, because you know, that's like that typical story, right? You get deployed, you're in a combat zone, and then something horrible happens back home, and then you know,
I feel like
what happens to military people when the stress gets high, and you know those rates are high. And so
how did you find out about her?
I found out from her initially. She like texted me and she was like,
she texted you that she was pregnant?
She basically went into detail about what happened, and she's like, you're probably gonna hear about it because it had already spread back.
That's wild. Imagine he probably was, I don't know if he was at war, maybe Iraq. From his age, it looked like he could have been in Iraq. Nah, it looks a little younger, but still, imagine you're in that situation. You have to go to war, and then your ladies at home getting it in. I'll elaborate later.
In the States, but everyone was like, don't tell Dudley, like we got to figure out how to tell him, because it's like this big thing when you're deployed. Like mental health is a huge thing in the military.
Yeah.
I knew people that took their own life, you know. It's a normal thing.
And was it somebody that you knew?
It was multiple people.
She didn't know who.
She didn't know who the dad was.
She belongs to the street.
Could you imagine, right? You're at war and somebody you know's got their head taken off yesterday, right? So you're going through that, and then you hear, and she calls you and tells you. That's what happened. She called and told him, I'm pregnant and I don't know who the father is. What? Man, it's wild. It's wild. And it's not just the community, right? And that's what I want to show with that clip. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but you know, but people will say, oh, you're talking about women of the community. And you know, no, it's not just them.
My wife is cheating on me. While I've been away serving my country, protecting and providing for my family, she's been sleeping with another man in my home, in my bed. It was my stepfather. My stepfather is the father of that child. She's not having my baby, she's having my stepbrother. Damn!
What's happening here, right? You see her sitting there. She has on the, of course, you know, you're not dumb. She has on the noise blockers and the blindfold. So when I first seen this video, I thought it was fake. I'm like, but then I see now. I seen before that she's wearing the blindfold and the you know, the noise blockers. So she has no idea what's going on. He told her, I'm sure you're gonna get a surprise. So that's why it looks like it's scripted, but I'm guessing this is real.
Take the blindfold off. It's his grandfather. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? His grandfather? My father?
You left us, you never cared.
It's not my fault.
Man, it's a sad thing. That's sad. But let me hop on to the next one.
I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about
math and sports.
Wait, which sport you don't get? All of them?
I get like, I just learned football, but I had to make my own analogy.
What's your analogy for football?
Okay, so you ready for it?
Yes.
Boom. The football is the bad. Okay?
Okay.
You got two teams. This is nigga number 1 and this is nigga number 2 over here. You gotta see how far you could get with this bad. So like, boom, you got your first yard. Boom, you got the first base with the second yard. Okay. Boom. Now you gotta keep on going, because it's a possibility that that nigga number 2 could come take this from you.
Get an interception.
He can get an interception and take your touchdown. Now they got a baby. They get a touchdown. Score.
Yo, your breakdown of
Winner. Woo! Married. Just like it. You feel me? So that's my. Is that not the right thing though?
Yeah, that was a perfect description. And it's funny because she was from the hood. And a lot of guys know, right? These girls are not dumb. I don't know her. Like she could be one of those types that does right by her man. Not every girl that's in the hood or in the community is bad, but wait, there's more, right? Most of them are. And that's facts. Because think about it, right? Think about it. She could be one of the types that, I would never date a nice guy. I probably would never get the time of day with her. Why? Why is that? She comes across like she sounds like a girl from New York. I'm not hood enough. Girls are starting to look the other way now, but too little, too late. Let me go on to the next one.
Hey man, how are you not embarrassed when you ask a woman to split the bill or to go 50-50 in a relationship with you? Like literally, how are you not embarrassed to ask that question or even have a conversation about that? Why are you not embarrassed as a man to want a female to buy into a relationship? Because that's the way I'm looking at it. When you ask a female to pay for her way in anything and everything, you are saying to her, you need to buy your way into a relationship with me. And no, it does not go the other way. And let me tell you why it does not go the other way. Because a man providing financially and taking care of a woman, guess what you get in return? Peace and softness and caring and love, like just love. When you ask her to contribute to a relationship and you ask for that, you are asking her to give 150% while you're contributing 50%.
That's what who said.
And then y'all get mad that a woman's not giving you what you want because you're asking her to basically be a business partner in your little relationship. I'm not wrong.
I'm not wrong. You know, that was funny. The person put a clown suit on her and then put math is hard. No, that's why it's called. Yes, you're all wrong. That's why it's called 50-50, right? And I'm getting tired of that argument. You know what a lot of women have to realize? You have to think, this man is willing to make my burden a lot easier and a lot lighter, right? So, and also a lot of times it's not 50-50 split down the middle. It's not. It may be like 60-40, maybe 70-30, right? Sometimes it can be 50-50. It can be more your way, but you can talk to a man and work that out. Hey, look, I'm doing a little much. I need a break. What happened with that? What happened with compromising, right? See, what a lot of you don't realize, men won't deal with you because you're not willing to compromise. You're not willing to give a little, take more back. That's all you have to do, really. Think about it. You're with a man, you're giving a little and taking more back. He won't mind that. Because a lot of times, a lot of guys, and I'm sure there's tons of guys watching this video who've been in 50-50 relationships that weren't 50-50. They were taking on more of the load just off the simple fact they knew they were a man. They felt like they had to. So, yes, as I said before, the clown mask was right. Math is hard. And no, it's not 150. Take it as a man lightening your burden. Yeah, who wouldn't take that? Most women will. I've seen a woman I reacted to the other day that said, I'll give more than 50-50 if I need to. And she's a winner. Let me hop on to the next one.
Passport Bros. Let's talk about it, shall we? Honestly, it makes me feel sad and makes me question what is happening to our humanity right now. After I watched several videos about men are being labeled as and someone who are lowering down their standards just because they chooses to find a partner and a wife in an Asian country, particularly in the Philippines. And I believe, as a Filipina, I have all the right to speak about this matter.
She sure does, doesn't she? You sure do.
Because personally, I feel so attacked. But in this video, I wanted to speak to two groups of people. Number one, my fellow Filipinas. Let's just stay unbothered. because I believe there's no need for us to create tons of video debunking the claims of these women who are against us.
Yes, that's my job. That's what I'm doing. So you ladies just be soft, feminine, just be
Feminine and delicate.
Don't say anything. Let certain pastor bros step up and defend you.
That we are uneducated and doesn't know how to speak English, because at the end of the day, we all know to ourselves that all of their claim are not true, and these women are very close-minded people. So there's no use of creating a lot of videos defending ourselves, because that's what limited knowledge can do or will make to people.
It's funny. I did an interview yesterday with a brother, right? So what he said was, we were in BGC. He said, man, I can't believe how the Philippines looks. He says, you know, same thing he felt about Thailand, but everybody knows Thailand looks nice, right? But he couldn't believe it. And the reason, he said, I can't believe these women, they're talking and they have no idea. And they have no idea. So he said they're talking and they have no idea these places are top notch. Like, and you have to think about it. And I don't want to bash the states, right? But in a lot of states, malls are closing down. Right now in the Philippines, malls are continuously opening up. They're continuously building new condominiums. Like, you would think from the way it seems, the way they talk about it, that this country was down and out. I felt that same way. I came over here and said, this place is beautiful. Let me let her finish.
They will just stay firm on what they believe is right, because they only have limited knowledge about us.
Exactly.
So let's just stay unbothered and let's not stoop down on their level, shall we? Instead, what we can do is stay on our true nature, which is what we are known for.
Being feminine and delicate.
For being kind, loving, respectful, and caring type of people. And even foreigners who already visited our country and met Filipinos could attest that those traits that we are known for will speak a lot of volume about us. And number 2, I wanted to speak to men in general. You have all the right to practice your freedom of choice. And if you think that finding a wife and a partner in the Philippines is the best choice that you could do, because they could give you a safe space for you to feel that you are loved, valued, taken care of, and respected, then so be it. Just stay unbothered, and you don't have to worry about what other people is saying, because at the end of the day, you are responsible to your own happiness. And if your happiness is finding a wife or a partner in an Asian country, or particularly in the Philippines, then so be it. So just stay unbothered, because at the end of the day, it's your choice and it's your happiness.
I like her.
So reminding everyone to please stay kind and have a great day. Bye.
Yes, thank you, Miss Soft, Feminine, Delicate. Great words, all right? And for the most part, it's been happening. Filipinos have jumped back and said, and they showed their femininity and said, we're not going to continuously go back and forth with you ladies, right? Have at it. Let the passport bros do it. And that's what we're doing. We're stepping up to the plate and knocking it out the park. And this is exactly why we can't stop. As a passport bro, we must hold the line.
Hold the line. Stay with me.
Because, guys, other day, I'm going through TikTok. I found probably 40, 50 new videos in 2 days. They're still going. And before I go, guys, I got to give them a shout out. Puff Daddy, give him a shout out.
We won't stop. I thought I told you that.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
Yeah, but guys are stopping. Guys are stopping dealing with y'all. You want to know why? Because we all realize
This is the way.
passport bros, passport, no. It's definitely more to life than dealing with you.
Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity.